Hello and welcome back to the No Tractor Challenge with me, Warco. Hello everybody, how are we all doing? So we are here on the No Tractor Challenge. I am back. Now what I have done just a moment ago is sold off one more load of production stuff, which is good. So that was a little bit of, well, it was the tomatoes, and I've also sold off some honey. So I still need to sell some more of that off, but however, that part is done. So we are basically going to try and see if we can get on with this challenge to the point where we are getting to the end of. Because last episode you saw me harvesting. I did get some new kit, which was brilliant. I do like that new harvester. We have a problem though, which is weird. The treads. I don't know why, it just seemed to do that, but yeah, it just seemed to go left. Well, it's just on the right hand one, shall I say, not left, rather. But just on the right hand one, it just seemed to go a bit funny. But anyway, that's just neither here nor there. So far for this challenge, what we have done, I have, so far, I've done 2 lots of harvests, which you have seen on camera, on all 3 fields, which was part of the challenge. I just need to do one more harvest for... Oh. Jesus Christ. I need to do one more harvest. That's just not going to work, is it? Let me see if I can just push it in a bit. No. There you go. That, not that. Yeah, it's not neat, I know. But... no, it's still not doing it. Yeah, one lot of harvests. So let's see, one sec. Sorry, there we go. Oh, finally. So part of this challenge was simple. We had to do 3 harvests on 3 fields at the very minimum, and these fields themselves had to be different types, really. I mean, you know, well, should be different types, should I say. It's completely your choice. And 3 different harvests, basically. Now, I've done 2 on each field that I own, so that's good. I did another 1 at the very least. From there, I need to get the money up to 2.5 million. So you have the first 1.5 million, which you need to recoup, and then get a profit of 1 million, make it 2.5 million. Okay, ooh, I'm not sure this is going to work, but oh yes, it is. Oh, nice. Not going to complain. You watch when I go to put it on that trailer, it's just going to go absolute flying. It's the sort of thing that happens. I know. Actual footage of my life today. So, but yeah, so next thing that we need to do was production chains. So we needed to do 1 full trailer's worth of production. Now, so far, I have basically done a bit over that. I think about 4 trailers worth of greenhouse produce and honey. Oh, what we're doing getting into that one? I didn't want to get into the Land Rover. I want to get into the JCB. Demented sheep. Call an exorcist. So, need to do 1 trailer's worth of animal products. Now, we've got... that is the one thing that I have yet to even touch until this very moment in time. So, we are now literally loading this up full of wool. And I'm going to sell this off. And I have also got... even if I don't have a full trailer's worth of wool, I do have a trailer... I do have some eggs over there. Just waiting to be... did I get it right? No, I didn't. Oh yeah, I do have some eggs just waiting to be collected and sold off. So, yeah, there you go. That's more like it. They're got a right pig's ear of that. So I don't think I'm going to get the full-on trailer. Well, actually, no, I might. So all that needs to be done, basically, for this challenge is just getting that profit up. So I need to get to 2.5 million. and I need to do at least one more harvest. It might end up being 2 harvests by that point, I don't know. It just depends on on how much money I make. I mean, what I am planning on doing is doing a full cash crop with this next harvest. So that's the mission. This is going completely wrong. Oh, do you know, if it's not exactly 100%, it doesn't matter. You know, as long as it's on the bloody trailer. There we go. At least that's my... It's making a pig's ear of this. So I'm not going to be self-writing it with super strength off camera. If it's not working, it's not working. Just that's, you know, it goes as it is, and it is what it is. So I know some people that would. You know, oh yeah, that's fine. You know, yeah, we're gonna do it fine. Yeah, not gonna use super strength for this one. Boop, super strength. Oh, Jesus Christ. So, oh, hang on. Oh, I might have corrected it. There we go. There we go. See? You didn't see anything. That's your skills. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. Yeah, so all I need to do now is just literally this one more this trailer worth of animal products. I'm going to come back and do the eggs very shortly. And the next episode will be obviously a time lapse. But I will be, once I have seeded the ground, I am planning on speeding up time until harvest, basically. So I'll make sure everything else is all good before I go off. Like, there's nothing, like, all animals have got feed, X, Y, Z. So take a little in-game story mode break-ish, if you get my drift. You know, a long hibernation until the next harvest. And then we will harvest, and then we'll see what we need to make from there. If we have to do another harvest after that, we can. I believe I've still got some silage sitting in the fermenting silo, so I will sell that off as well in this episode. But yeah, this episode is more of a case of talking through what's been done, what to expect, what's the plan, what's coming up. And like I said, I'm making a complete pig's ear of this. My apologies. It doesn't look pretty, I know, but it's one of those sort of struck for time moments as well. Got the wife and the kids. I've got a day off today, actually. It's good, so it's given me a chance to record. The eldest is currently at school for the day, and the youngest is with my wife at a kiddies playgroup. So, but they do come home soon, and then it gets noisy again. So it's a case of, let's get this job done. Let's play, let's enjoy, let's record, and hopefully we can play until it's all, you know, the job's done, you know. So, and then obviously, I said the next episode will be a time lapser. So, yeah. And then we are going on to, once this challenge is complete, I'm going on to the one tractor challenge, the Uno tractor challenge. I have done a promo on it, and that promo should be out before this. I don't know if it will be out before this, but should be. If not, then watch out for that, because I tell you what, it's going to be a slobber knocker, and I'm looking forward to taking it on. It's basically, there is similar rules in terms of productions and the animals, etc. But however, you have to pick one tractor, and it's up to you what tractor that is, but you cannot swap it out at all. If you get bored of that tractor halfway through the challenge, that's your problem. You know, you can either continue with a challenge or restart the challenge. The whole point of it is a challenge, basically. But that's that. Okay. Let's just, you know, hey. So let's get that trailer of animal products done-ish. Yes, it's a little bit sketchy, but I'm going to get rid of those eggs in a moment, just over there. So that will then make up for the sketchiness. So, ugh, this is not going well. Come on. There we go. As you can see, there's quite a few eggs there. So they have not been producing as much as I thought they would. To be perfectly honest with you, I mean, the sheep have been producing quite nicely. Oh, Jesus Christ! Sheep have been producing quite nicely, but the chickens, actually, I think there's more of them. More chickens in there than what there is sheep, so it's a bit odd. All right. So, how are you all enjoying the challenge? Now, there is obviously a lot more going on at the moment. I've got a few new things planned as well. The Survivor series is coming back. There has been a bit of a problem. That is not bad. Look at that. Not bad. It probably will mean that I'll have to do another extra harvest, because I will do some contracts, and I'll probably do most of the contracts off screen. And if I do them off screen, then what I'll do is I'll wait to claim them until you can see it on screen, so you can see that it's not a case of me just going boom 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 boom. I have been thinking about going into doing a bit of forestry as well, because we do own the periphery on here, and there is some trees about here and there which I could potentially make some money on. So yeah, so that would be worth that. Be a good idea, a little extra. So I think what I'm going to do is just pull up over here. They have been busy, but not that busy, as you can see. I mean, I've got, right, so 8, 9, 10, 11, 13 crates worth. And we've still got a whole load of honey to sell in there as well anyway. So I'm going to say that was just over half an animal products, just over. Fill that up and it'll be at the full, whichever. But yeah, so, okay, now let's get back to this. Now, as you can see, or as you saw in the last episode, I have got a few new bits of kit. This, for example, is a personal mod. Don't ask me where it came from. It is a personal convert. So, and it's not available. Okay? So, and I'm not going to make it available for anybody. So, because it's a right-hand driver. Okay? So, so right-hand drive. We're on a UK map, which is a reason why I decided to get rid of my dumper, because we're on a UK map. So, you know, I prefer to use equipment which is logical to the map. So, left-hand drive for anything other than UK maps, of course. You know. And obviously, if I'm on an American map, I'm going to use an American type truck, even if it's a front flat cab one. So like Peterbilt, for example, flat cab, or Kenworth K100, for example. It's still an American truck, so I would use that over a flat front European. Not a problem. You know, it's any old truck will do for that one, apart from obviously right-hand drive, but then the UK right-hand drive. You know, it's all part and parcel of it. It's the UK. So I'm not sure what to plant in here, to be honest with you. Now, I have actually been thinking about something else that I'm planning on coming up, and there's a few ideas, challenges, rules and things that I have got coming to the channel. I have a new series that I am going to be setting up, which is a roleplay series, and I'm halfway through setting it up now, and it's going to be a full narrative based roleplay, and I hope you all enjoy it. because it's something that I've been meaning to do for a while. And I did sort of start doing it, like I said once, like if you follow the channel, I did start on Challengton Valley and FS19 with Chapperfield on Challengton, which was that only stopped because I had ended up with a corrupt save file, which I there was a backup for some reason. Even that became corrupt, and I don't know what happened. It must have been a mod conflict that I used a specific mod at the time for it, and that went to pot, which is a damn shame because that was, brilliant. I'm being very careful and selective on the mods that I put into the game these days, or since that issue, for obvious reasons really. I don't really want to keep replacing or restarting things, And like I said, that was the only reason why Chapperfield on Challenge had stopped, because I was really enjoying it. And yeah, so this is going to be a new storyline, completely new storyline. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that when it comes out. So, and we've got a few other little bits. I've got Valheim that I'm going to be fit. Well, I've already started the next build. I just need to finish it off. And we're starting also the Mars challenge. So Mr. P's Lifehouse Gaming Lifehouse has issued a challenge, which is the Supply Mars challenge, and I have already started on that. You may have seen it. If not, then I'll put a link in the description below, so that way you can find that specific video for that challenge. So yeah, there's a fair old bit going on, and I'm planning on bringing more stuff to the channel. Me and Mr. P, we do often do a bit of Generation Zero. So I have been thinking, I'm going to ask you if you would like to see videos on Generation Zero. If we do, it's going to probably end up being compilation episodes. So, and a bit like what I did with Hunter Calling the World. And I do want to bring Hunter Calling the World back to the channel as well at some point. But that's going to be a fair way off as yet. Once I've got a few things sorted out. So yeah, so it's all gravy, it's all good. Getting through it. Oh, I've missed some blinking harvest. That's annoying. That is annoying. How did I miss that? Well, it's too late now anyway, so I mean it's not even going to be that much. But it's just wastage. So, I mean, this didn't technically need ploughing, but do you know what? I mean, I've got a big enough plough to do the job. Well, it's actually culti plough. This is a culti plough, so it's cultivator / plough. So it does the same job as the 4-meter one that you get in game, but this is a 12-meter version of it. So nice. So with that field there, I'll repurpose as well. That's not actually part of the list, but part of the free, but we will repurpose that and see if I can get some extra cash cow. I don't know what to put in here. In fact, I might have a little look at fluctuations, see what seems to be selling them at the best. I mean, I could do soybean, quinoa, but those two seem to be the most profitable. Rapeseed, maybe? I don't know. But whatever it is, it will be a cash crop. Try and get as much up, and it'll probably be, the whole thing will be that specific one crop, even for all fields, just so we can get that job done and maximise as much as possible. Like I said, I mean, I've still got to get, basically, if you look at the top right hand corner, you can see 538,721. I need to get that up by 2 million. So it needs to be cash crops that do that before I can finish off the challenge. And I've loved this challenge. I've really enjoyed playing it, even if I do say so myself. But you know, other challenges beckon, other things to do, more things I want to bring to the channel. Like I said, one tractor challenge. I want to get that up and running, and actually crack on with that. And I also want to crack on with the Mars challenge. So it's all part and parcel. So yeah. So there is one thing that I will ask you all. Okay. So the main thing that I will ask is, I have been thinking about what did I do on FS19. I was doing a few map tours here and there. Now these were hidden gem maps, new maps and so forth. Now I was intending on starting them for FS22 when FS22 first started, but the problem is at the time there were so few maps that were coming out, so I thought, well, I'll wait, and then time elapsed, i.e., this real life takes over, so I didn't really get the chance to do many map tours. Now I can potentially work around that and do a few map tours here and there, but is that something that you would like to see on this channel? Would you like to see me covering map tours again? Let me know in the description. Let me know in the comments below if that's what you would like to see me do. If you'd be interested in me doing more map tours and map reviews, because I do quite like doing the map tours and map reviews. I might be bringing it back. I'm not 100% sure. It's just time permitting, really. And like I said, this challenge, I need to wrap it up, really. And of course, other challenges to crack on with. And like I said, I'm bringing more stuff to the channel as much as I can all the time, and try and keep up with it if I can. I mean, I will be doing time lapses of the challenges anyway, with the odd narration once in a while. So like every 2 episodes would be like a time lapse, then one talk about what I've done so far, how far we've got, what the plan is going forward, and then X, Y, Z, and then back like that. So it's just finding time, because I live in a busy and very noisy household, so the chances of me recording during the day as well, since I work full time, like I said, I got the day off today, which is brilliant, but that doesn't happen very often. It's usually the days that I do get off is a Sunday, and that ends up being, well, busy. So yeah, so we are basically planning on moving forward, getting X, Y, Z, do this one, dun. So yeah, I mean, I could potentially be bringing back the challenge and the map tours. They won't be as live as they used to be on FS19, and what I mean by that is, whenever a map came out, I would get a map tour done within 72 hours of that map dropping. I'd get it out, so it might end up being that if I do it, it will be here and there, or just do a whole group of map tours, just bring them out whenever they come out, if that makes sense, or whenever I can get around to doing the map tour on it. So, but if you'd like to see map tours, pop it in the comments below, and we will get around to it, I promise you that. So it is something that I am planning on or thinking of doing again. So give me the chance to go around a few maps and just really show them off, test them, give me the opportunity to test. But yeah, it's like when we first went for FS22 first started as well. All we had was the Giants base game maps. Now, I mean, out of all of them, the one that tickled my fancy out of all all 3 of the base game maps, the one that tickled my fancy the most was Hot Bellon. But the only problem is, how do I say this? No disrespect to Giants in any way, shape or form, but I got bored pretty quick. So, and then I sort of had a mini hiatus with, still doing stuff with FS22, but it was very sparing. So it's only when the maps really started dropping, the mods started dropping, and the mods recently, my god, they're brilliant. A lot of them are absolutely brilliant. So, yeah. Now, having a little look at the others, I've got to say to you, other people that are playing this challenge, Mr. P is one of them. Brilliant. He's doing brilliant. He failed, and keep up that good work, my friend. You're doing nicely. And everybody that is doing the challenge, you're doing a blinding job. And I'm actually really enjoying sitting back watching you do the challenge. See, I mean, most of what I've done is on camera. Some of it has been off camera, but you've been able to see what's happened after the fact, after it's been done, so to speak. So it's not a case of, oh look, it's done. Oh look, money's gone up though. It's not going up much. Trust me. You know, it's from little jobs here and there. You know, most of the main work has been done on camera. So, because you can't do everything on camera, I'm afraid. I mean, it's that would be difficult, because there's so many jobs that are so mundane that you're going over and over and over doing the same job over and over. Yeah, it's farming simulator, and guess what? Farming, there ain't that much difference. You're going to be doing repetitive jobs. But yeah, it can get very repetitive. But yeah, that's that. But there's only so much that people want to watch the same job being done at the same time or around about the same time. So let's just say, for example, doing 2, maybe 3 episodes of ploughing, for example. Okay, multiple episodes back to back of me ploughing is gonna bore what's it out of you. It's gonna bore me, especially when it comes to the editing of it. So same for grass work. I mean, I try not to do too many of the same job back to back. That's why some of it ends up doing off camera. Contracts, for example, it's the same sort of thing. You're doing contract. I'm not being extremely neat with this, but not really too fast, because this is the extra field, to be honest with you. So put it around. So what I mean, without a tractor, this trying to pull one of these is something this big, this heavy, would be and is a nightmare. But this truck is making short work of it. And I'm trying to do a bit of extra as well, because obviously we've got the Unitrack, which is the main workhorse of this challenge, but a little bit of variety, because this has given me the chance to use bigger kit. Yeah, there's sugar beet on the floor, which I missed, but trust me, there was a reason. I'm just kind of over that now. That was a job. I'll tell you that was a job and a half. Which is why, as you saw in the last episode, I got fed up, ended up buying a cheap self-propelled harvester, which I'd found online, which was a convert over from FS19, because I did use the one on FS19 on my last series, actually, on Greenlands on FS19. So I know it's a good harvester to use, and so that's why I quickly got it. Bit of janky mod though, I'm afraid to say, because the in-cab doesn't look brilliant, but it still does its job. So it's not going to win awards in terms of me doing the realistic series, but you know, and in preparation for the realistic series, yeah, it's going to be a good series, I think, and it's one that if everybody likes it, I'm planning on keeping it going for a while. And if at any point we decide to go over to another, I decide to bring that series to another map, then it will be brought in via the storyline in some way, shape or form. So, okay. I know I'm supposed to lift that plough up and do that, but you know, hey-o, is what it is. So I think that's the end of the plough. I just need to double check. I'm pretty sure, I think I did that one over there. Let's have a look. Hope that's the end of the plough, because then we can get the crop in. Now, for the next episode, you'll see me planting it. And I'm going to be bringing this episode to a close in a moment. Yeah, just simply so we can crack on, and get the job done. What I will do though is quickly go and, yeah, I did plough it all good. Yep, I couldn't remember for a second there. What I will do is see if we've got any silage left to sell off. And the trailer as well is bigger. Not by much, but it is bigger in terms of capacity. So, you know, the extra 10,000 litres, if I remember rightly. It was 59,000 litres for the dumper, and this one was 69,000 litres, so an extra 10,000 litres ish. So, okay, let's get that. 400,000 litres. Nice cookie. So I'm going to sell that off. As you can tell, I'm basically going to be looking to do a mass sell-off. So once it gets to the point where I don't need kit, I'm going to, you know, basically sell everything that I can. And that's one other reason why I also went and got the upgrade of the kit as well, because I thought making the job a lot easier, a lot faster. Well, a little bit more, not much more extra. 62,600, so another, I suppose another 3,500 litres. So I actually just realised I've got digestate down at the bottom. Which I could potentially sell off as well. So, and I'd sell anything point, but I need a tanker for it. A big enough tanker. So I need to look at that, get a hold of a tanker, collect that digestate. What we'll do quickly, once I've pulled this in, I'll have a quick look, how much digestate's there. Doing well here anyway. I think this looks pretty good on the back. Kind of complements it. Right, so that's that. Money going up. $30,000, not bad. Not bad. So it's not amazing, but considering how much I've just, I swear that the silage on FS19 was much more, it's pretty lucrative, but I swear it was much more lucrative than that. So Yeah. I'm just going to go through here. I'm just going to refill it. So I'm going to sell this one off. And whilst we sell this one, then I'll have a little look at the digest state. Problem is I have to buy the tank. I can't just, if I'm going to do it, I need to buy the tank. I can't lease it, because there's no leasing allowed in this challenge. So there we go. Alright. So we'll let that do that. So let's have a little look. Let's get the biogas. We've got 32,000 litres of digestate. 32,000 litres. Would it be worth it? Is the question. Let's have a little look at the trailer, at the tankers. I can make it worth it, but let's see, this one, 32,000 litres worth, 58 grand. Would we make 58 grand in one run? But yeah, I'm not sure we would. We just go through. I mean, if I put more in there, I possibly can. But then again, would I earn more from selling one and selling the other? I'm not 100% sure. Animals. 32,000 litres for that one as well. So there's 50,000 litres for this small little one. Actually, if I got that, I could sell off do you know what? Done. So I can buy that. Oh no, 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 I didn't mean to do that. Oh, I can sell this one off. Let me just sell that back off because I've got the wrong blinking one. Back in there, because this does everything. And if I put it up to unreal capacity, 50,000 litres. Result, and I actually got a bit of money back. Sold the vehicle for slightly deficient, but I'm not sure how much I got from that. It's 30 grand. Either way, I just paid for it, and we've got a better tanker which will do everything, and it's quite compact as well. So, aye. So what I'm going to do from here, I think I'm going to leave this episode where it is, all done. And in the next episode, you're going to see me go and get hold of that digestate, see if we can sell it off, and then crack on. So, I hope you've all enjoyed this episode. More to come. Like I said, I'm planning on bringing this challenge to a close very soon. But that's only once I've got the money up. So you're going to be seeing me doing a lot more money stuff. Loads more contracts, I think. In fact, let's have a little look at the contracts now. So there's baling ones I can't do. There's loads of baling ones I can't do any of them. There's only a fertilising contract, so not really worth my time. Just refresh the contracts. Yeah, it's just I just refreshed it all, and the fertiliser one's gone. And just baling, so yeah, not worth my time because I can't really bale at the moment. So from here, we'll leave that where it is, and I will see you in the next episode. So God bless you. Do stay safe. Take care, and big love to you all.